Hey Kipsters, this one's going to be a little bit longer, but it's sort of going to be easier at the same time, just because all you have to do is learn how to translate the equations into translate the expressions into the equations. Let's go and get started. I'm going to show you a lot of vocabulary words, so it might be helpful to refer back to this video several times. It says 3 more than 4 times a number. Anytime you have the word more or less inside of an expression or an equation, it's going to reverse the terms. So, for instance, when I say 3 more, I'm going to say plus 3. When I say 8 less, I'm actually saying minus 8. I also noticed that 4 times a number, well, we already know that a number means the variable, and 4 times means 4 times whatever that variable is. So if I was writing the final equation, I would just say 4 times a number more than 3. So notice how the plus 3 has now reversed over, or has gone to the other side of the 4n, and that's because of this word right here, which is than. Okay? So always watch out for the than, because it switches the order of the terms. Just like that. This says 3 times the number, so this would be 3n minus 8. Notice, again, the than has switched the terms. Alright, what I want you to do now is I want you to do 3 more than 4 times the number. 1, 2, 3. You should have got 4n plus 3. Alright, try the next one. 5 less than 6 times the number. You should have got 6n minus 5. Alright, 7 more than double a number. It's 2n plus 7. Alright, let's go on to the next round. So these are all additional things that happen in equations. So for instance, a flat fee is something that happens only one time. You normally see those when you go into like Six Flags. It takes a flat fee just to enter into Six Flags. And then you can buy other things, but it just costs a one-time cost. So if I was writing this in an equation form, I would just put plus $8.20. A bonus of 200, likewise, would be plus $200. Extra onto my paycheck. Yay. Try a one-time fee of $18. 1, 2, 3. It'd be plus 18. And an additional 7 tickets, plus 7. Alright, $5 off. This slide might be a little confusing, but just pay attention to anytime you have a percent that adds to the amount or a percent that subtracts from the amount, you have to multiply it as you subtract it, okay? So I'll show you what I mean by a few examples. So for instance, $5 off means I don't have to pay $5, so my cost is going to be less than $5. 60% off. So this is a challenging one because it's not, you don't normally see the variable, but you would subtract 60% off of whatever you have to pay. Okay, so anytime you have a percent, you need to add your variable, and that's how much off it is. $14 coupon. We know that a coupon takes away from the amount, so I just have to subtract $14. And I have a 15% tax. This is tricky. Tax adds to the amount you have to pay, so you add 0.15 times whatever that item is, right? Alright, 8 ounces per cup. We notice that 8 ounces, the amount of ounces depends on the number of cups, so the cups represents the variable. So we would put 8 with the amount of cups there are. Right? So if I change the amount of cups, that's definitely going to change the amount of ounces. Alright, every dog gets 7 bones. So depending on that amount of dogs, that's how many bones that I will have. Each painting requires 45 hundredths pints of paint. So we know that if I multiply 45ths times every painting, that will give me an equation. And it's $7 per pound. $7 per pound. So however many pounds I have, I can multiply that by $7. Okay? This is sort of similar to what we were doing before. Notice 8 ounces per cup. We match the 8 with the C. Every dog, 7 bones. We match the 7 with the dog. Okay? Alright, Massage Envy charges $60 when you show up and $5 for every minute after an hour. Massage Heights charges $50 when you show up and $7 for every minute after an hour. Write an equation that shows how many minutes it could be for Massage Envy to cost the same amount as Massage Heights. So we have 2 massage companies, and we want to see how many minutes I can get a massage for them to be equal. So let's write an expression for Massage Envy. So I'm going to call it ME. And we'll have to write one for Massage Heights. Alright, Massage Envy charges $60 when you show up. So it sounds like I only have to pay that one time. And $5 for every minute afterwards. I noticed that $5 and every minute are in a relationship. So I noticed that I'm going to put 5 times every minute. Alright? But Massage Heights, they charge $50 for a one-time fee and $7 for every minute. And they want to know, write an equation. Well, equation means that they're equal to each other. So that would be my equation. When you write this in the answers, don't put any spaces between any variables or any operations or any numbers. Okay? Try now. All right, do some by yourself. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, good luck. Call me if you need me.